Good morning. As we go to the Chumash of today, Chitas of the day today is Monday, which is the second reading in the portion of Bamidbar, chapter 1, verse number 20. The Torah is talking about the counting of the Jews. We're going to go quickly through all the 12 tribes. The children of Reuven, the elder of the Jewish nation, the firstborn, to their birth, the descendants according to their families, according to the house of their fathers, the mispah shemus, and the individual counting of names, the gulgulasim to their heads, kol zachar, every man ben esem shana ma'alav 20 years and above, kol yetzit tzava, those who go out to war. Verse 20, the counting for the tribe of Reuven was Shisha Varbaim Elef 46,000, V'chamish Meis and 500. Leishim to the children of Shimon. Toldeisam Mishpachesam, the descendants according to their families, Leveisa Vesam to the house of the fathers. Kudav, they're counting the Mispah Shemes in the names, according to the counting of the names, L'Gulgalesam to their heads, L'Kol Zachar Men Chedesh Shamayla, Menesem Chedesh Shanu Mayla, any male from 20 and above, Kol Yetzei Tzava B'Yisrael, all those that go out to war. Kodei L'Mat Shimon, the accounting to the tribe of Shimon was Shisha V'Chamishim Elef, 59,000 V'Shalosh Meis and 300. Verse 24, to the children of God, to their account, to the family, according to the names in Ben Eshem Shana V'Mayla from 20 years and above, called Yetzit Tzav, those that go out to the army, God, the counting to the tribe of God was Chamisha V'Abayim Elef, 45,000 V'Sheish Meis, 600 V'Chamishim and 50. L'bnei Yehuda to the tribe of Yehuda, to the V'Esav to their counting, Mispah Shemes ben Esem Shana Mile, according to their names, from 20 years and above, all that go out to the army. Kudei Lamata Yehuda. The counting to the tribe of Yehuda was above Shivim Elef, 47,000. 74,000, the Sheish Meis and 600. Bnei Yisachar to the tribe of Yisachar, to the Deisa Mishpachais Leveisa. To the family, to the father's house, Mispah Shemes for the counting of the names, Ben Esem Shana V'Mayla for 20 years and above. Kol Yotzei Tzava, all that goes to the army. Verse 29, Pugudei Lamata Yisachar, the counting of the tribe of Yisachar was above Chamishim Elef, 54,000, Abba Meis and 400. L'bnei Zvulun, to the tribe of Zvulun, to Deisam the Beis to according to their family. The Mispah Shemes, according to the counting of the names, in Ben Esem Shana V'Mayla from 20 years and above, all that go out to the army. The counting to the tribe of Zvulun was Shivim V'Chamishim Elef, was 57,000, V'Abba Meis and 400. L'bnei Yisrael to the tribe of Yisrael, L'bnei Ephraim, to the family of Ephraim, to their counting, the Mispah Shemes, to the counting of names, Ben Esem Shana V'Mayla for 20 years and above, Kol Yotzei Tzava, those who go out to the army. The counting of the tribe of Ephraim was Abayim Elef, 40,000 V'Chamesh Meis for 500. The name Menashe, the children of Menashe, to their family, the Mispah Shemes, according to the counting of the names, Ben Esem Shana V'Mayla for 20 years or above. Kol Yotzei Tzava, all that go out to the army. Menashe, the tribe of Menashe was Shnayim V'Shleishim Elef, was 32,000 V'Masayim and 200. The name Yam to the tribe of Yam, to the Mispah Shemes, according to the counting of the name in Ben Shana V'Mayla, from 20 years and above, all that they go to the army. The count of the tribe of Binyamin was Chamisha V'Shleishim Elef, 35,000, and 400. Verse 38. When they done to the tribe of Dan, to their counting to their families, with Hashem, according to the counting of the names. Ben Esem Shana V'Mayla from 20 years and above. All those that go out to the army. The counting of Dan was Naim V'Shishim Elef, 62,000. Shvameis and 700. Verse 40. To the children of Asher, to their family. In Mispah Shemis, in the counting of names, in Ben Eshanim for 20 years and above. Creates itself all those go time. In Dale Mate Asher, the counting of the tribe of Asher was 40,000. Then Naphtali to the children, Naphtali to their counting according to their families, according to their father's house. Hashem is according to the counting of the names. Menas Hashem for 20 years and above. Creates itself all the go to the army. Dale Mate Naphtali, counting of the tribe of Naphtali. 53,000. Rabbi Meis and 400. Verse 44. These are the numbers. Shapakad Moshe Adam, which Moshe Adam counted. When you see his son, the leaders of the Jewish people, Shteim Asa Ish, which you had 12 leaders, Ishach Leveis Havesa, each one to the representing their family. In the entire counting. Been Esim Shana for 20 years and above. Those who got to the war, by year Pekudim, verse 46, was 603,000. 500, 550. So 305,050. Year of Levi Lamata Vesel Leispak, and the Levium to the tribe was not counted in this count. Verse 48. God spoke to Moshe saying, Achas Mata Leisivka. Tribe of Levi shall not number. So you should not count them as part of the number of the Jewish people. So Rashi said the legions of the king deserves to be counted on its own. Another explanation, the Holy One, blessed be, foresaw the decree was destined to enact against all those who were counted. From upward to die in the desert. He said, let these not be included, for they are mine, since they did not sin in the golden calf. So ultimately, all these 600,000 men from 20 and above all died in the desert. But as you know, in Chassidus, all these 600,000 men are the neshamas klalis of all the entire Jewish people. Sheish, Meis, Elav, V'Shosh, this number is important because these are all the root souls of the entire Jewish nation. Verse 50. Now you shall appoint the Levites over the tabernacle. I'll call Caleb on all its vessels. I'll call Ashalai and anything that's in the tabernacle. Hema Yisuas and Mishkan. They will carry the Mishkan. Let's call Caleb and all its vessels. And they will minister in it. They will protect it. V'sava Mishkan Yishkan. They will surround. They will live around the tabernacle. We're going to soon go and learn how the Jewish people traveled. So the tabernacle was the middle, the middle of them, and the Levium surrounded them. So Rashi says, "V'ahata hafkes Leviim ketagume." As the Targum rendered it, appoint them. It's an expression of appointment to control the things over which they are appointed. Tell them they are in charge of in their responsibility. Verse 51. We say and when the tabernacle was set to travel, the Levium shall dismantle the Beis Hamikdash, the Mishkan. When it's time to rest, they Yakimu Levium. The Levium will put it back together. A regular Jew does not allow it in the vicinity. Rashi says they shall dismantle Yeridu. Targum again renders they shall take it apart. Whenever they were about to set on a journey in the desert from one destination to another, 42 journeys in the desert, they dismantled the structure and carried it to the place where the cloud would settle. They would encamp there and set it up. Any outsider, any other Jew approached to do this work, Yomus shall die. When we shall die, not in court, but b'dei shamayim, now she says, in the hands of them. And the Jewish people shall encamp, each man according to his own camp. The Ishal Digli, and each man according to his division. As the Torah is going to tell us, that they had each and every tribe had a degel. Mishal Digley, Kamadol Suba Sefer Zeh, as the division is arranged in this book, we'll learn the book of Numbers and Bamidbar. We will learn the Degel. Each Degel will learn the Degalim. Shalosh Shvatim. I mean, the three tribes for each division actually. So into each because they were camped into basically 4 different camps, front, back, 2 sides. So therefore, actually, each camp had 3 tribes, as the Torah will tell us. Verse 53. They'll encamp around the Mishkan, to make sure that no Jew sleepwalks into the Mishkan. No Jew walks into the temple. That's their job, to protect the Beis Hamikdash. And they did that also in the Beis Hamikdash in Yerushalayim. There were I think 31 posts of Levium around the Beis Hamikdash to make sure that that no Jew walked in there by mistake, impure, etc. That's what Israel. And there won't be a wrath on the Jewish people. The Levium will take charge, will protect the Mishkan. So Rashi says, if you act according to my command, there will be no wrath. But if not, an outsider take part in this service, there will be a wrath. As the fine incident of Kairach that says, for the wrath has gone off, for the suddenly Kairach wanted to come into a different obligation, become a Levi, wanted to become a Kohen. They said, I'm not happy with that. Verse 54. And the Jewish people did whatever Moshe Rabbeinu said. Keinasu, that's what they did. And that's the Chumash for today. And I go to the Tanya of the day. We're in the middle of chapter 52. Alter Rebbe just explained to us a Kabbalistic concept, the concept of Malchus, which has 4 names. Almad is Galia, Matrinisa, Ima, Shechina. V'asili Mikdash v'shachanti v'shechet. The Alter Rebbe said Malchus Atzilus. Malchus itself, the Shechina itself, you shouldn't think is a simple thing. The Shechina itself is a very high level. Look at how the Rebbe explains it. The Shechina itself, Shireishis Agila V'Ikare, which is the origin and the core of the manifestation of God. What the Eibishter, which is infinite, ain't safe, it shines into the world. The Chinas Gila in a revealed way. The Makal of Kolam Shachas, which the Alter Rebbe says, which is the source of all streams and vitality in the world. What does that mean? The entire vitality of the whole world being no more than the light which diffused from it, from Sfiras HaMalchus, from Shechina, as the light that radiates from the sun. Even the Shechina, even concerning the Shechina itself, the source of vitality for the world could not endure or receive the light of the Shechina. It would be impossible. Even the Shechina, the light of the Shechina, which is already called Ahmad Galia in Kabbalah, would not be able to, this light would not be able to, the world would not be able to handle it. So this light alone needs to have a contraction. There needs to be a garment and to screen and conceal its light from the world. Why? Because if this light was revealed in the world from the Shechina, they would totally be nullified. As the light that comes from the sun is bottled in the sun, is totally nullified in the sun. You cannot see the light that comes from the sun when it's in the sun. It's totally nullified in the sun. Like Etz and Guf Hashem, that's all you see in the sun. So since the Shekhinah, since the Shekhinah is the source and the vitality of the whole creation, right? I explained to you, the Alter Rebbe says in Kabbalah and the Zohar says that the Shekhinah, Malchus Datzilus, is the source of all creation, which receives but a ray of the Shekhinah. It doesn't receive the Shekhinah. It sees a ray of the Shekhinah. Then if the Shekhinah itself, the actual source, would be manifest in creation, all created beings would nullify to their source. The situation would be exactly similar to the sun's ray as they are found within the orb of the sun, where they are completely nullified. In order for the Shekhinah to dwell within the worlds and their creatures, there must therefore be a garment which serves to conceal its light. Only then can creation receive the Shekhinah and not be nullified from its existence. How that concludes the Tanya for today. The Rebbe self-understood is going to explain this even more, as he's going to explain the way the Shekhinah comes down into the world from generation to generation. And that completes the Tanya. Today is the last day of the month of Iyar. It's the 29th, but it's the 29th and 30th day. Tomorrow is Rosh Chodesh, one day Rosh Chodesh. So tomorrow is the first day of the month of Sivan. So today is the 29th, which means that the Tillim of the day is from 140 till the end of the book, till 150. So you say that both days, the 29th and 30th day, from 140 to 150, and you would do the Chitas of the day. I want to wish you all a wonderful, beautiful day and a wonderful, beautiful Memorial Day. And I wish you all a great day. See you all tomorrow when we're going to continue to learn at 8 a.m. the Chitas of the day.